Hi everyone, my name is Fulit and I'm a civil engineer in UK. So now I'm going to make some videos for a full drainage design. So I'm going to start from the basics. In this video, we're going to see the data we have from the clients that we usually have the topographic survey of the existing site, and this will be the existing. And then we will see the proposed design uh, that we have, and from there we will work on creating the surfaces, creating the external references, and check for the like coordinates are properly, because sometimes we receive drawings from the architects, and they don't work usually on the coordinate system, and it's better to have everything aligned so that in future if they want any changes, that will be easy to make any amendments. So let's start with the drawings. So I have this one is the topographic survey drawing. I have already opened into the Civil 3D, and this is topo survey, and then this one is the proposed drawing that I received from the architects. So first thing I'm going to do is, first of all, I will create a new drawing, and then I will, because I don't want to edit any of these drawings, so I will first copy and I will paste. So now I can see the coordinate system is right for this drawing, because these coordinates is in like 6 digits. So mostly the 6 digits are proper for the UK sites. And so this is, I think, on the proper coordinates. So I will also check my units, should be in the meters. In the meters is good. And now what I will do is see my architect's drawing. I think it's not quite right, because if you see on this one, it not properly on the north, and this is a, it should be on the top, and it's not proper. You can see this one is also unnamed, so these coordinates are not proper, and you can see the cursor is not a proper plus sign. So we have to make edits on this one, so that we can have proper Xref file. So I will do copy this drawing. Let's say maybe new one, but I don't know why they have to increase our work. So this one is the coordinates. If I just paste it here to see what it looks like. So it's so this now rotated on the angle. So we will start working on this one. Okay. So this is the entry point. Maybe I can align this one. We can try to align. If so, I can just so this is actually the hard part, when you don't receive the drawings properly. And I so align, check, select all of these, align. Let's say first point, first destination. I don't know if they keep it as this one, but let's hope that it works. Otherwise it will take a lot of effort to put. Ah, too bad. Let's simply rotate so that at least we have something. And so let's measure the distance of the thing is 5.625. So 5 and 7. So okay, this is something. Let's move it. This is the right one. We just got moved from, or maybe this isn't the. Aha, so this is not on the plan. So this is some entries from somewhere else, something like this. So what other options it can be to create it to the proper? I can do is I can maybe turn on my image. Maybe okay. So this is you can see properly on the coordinates, and we'll have. We need to place. For example, they have shown us some of the GIS background where they have the houses. So maybe we can use like 31. House 31 made goods. So it's not actually properly aligned. So this road is pending. Okay. Johnny Close. So this will be, I think, Tony Close. So this road will be this one. So let's align this to this one. Align. Let's say okay. First point, and then first point, and my second point. It's better to always work on the proper coordinates. So third point will just specify, just continue. I would like to scale. Aha. So it comes like this. So I think we have this solution. We can do this way. So we will just zoom out. Control Z actually, just so that this alignment. Okay. Now what we can do is solution is I will edit this one to only a new one. Just every layer to the 0, let's say. And we can have what if I have a big, this one doesn't have the streets? Okay. So maybe let's delete this for a while. And we do have the houses with, I'm just looking for something that is more clearer so that we can have properly aligned to that one. Maybe some of the edges, basically these strong edges that we may find. So this is the road edge, and then this goes like this. And the house is house number 1. So this to this, this to this. Let's try this. So align. I will go first point to align to this edge. Yeah. Second point, align to this edge. If we need the third point. Aha. So at least we have something now. We can see this is a boundary line, that's fine. And then we goes beyond this one, and this lines comes to this way. And so we can actually have something proper. So at least we have this road like, and a little bit. So this road goes like this. And the GIS, now we have a proper way to look at the things. Like this one comes properly. This is a bit off, but obviously this is just hand sketched. This one comes right, and then obviously these lines properly. We can move them a little bit, but now they scaled, and I would say that would work for us. Okay, now this is at least on the scale, on the coordinate system. I'm going to save file. So proposed that it is now on the coordinate system, this proposed drawing. And we already have our own topographic survey that is already on the, that's already on the coordinate system, but I don't need topographic survey because I think they already have used this that one to design their pond or etc. They know like the slopes will be this way, but we will need the surface, so I will just quickly create a surface. So we will copy this one and now go to the drawings clipboard. It's taking time. So now, so they have the contours, but this is only a polyline. This is not like surface. So we can use these points. So these are the block references, and this is the text. So we can just create a surface from the blocks. So I will just go create surface, existing ground, existing. Let's say click OK. I will now select my point. So these points are basically 3D points. So you can see them here. If you will, I will hover it and they will look at here. So it comes at 5.936. So these are all 3D points. That's a good thing, and we can use to create the surface from these points. So I will do select. We don't need the text. Select similar. And any other points? Let's go to the, maybe this will be also helpful. Select similar. And we will go one by one and selecting similar all the points. We don't want the building points, but I think this is the bottom of the building because 616 is here, and then you can see the cover level of the manhole is 617, so it's not the wall or the roof of the building, is the bottom. And then we can if any point we need these points, yes. Now I think we do have maximum points. 3 points are also included. Let's see. Let's see how it goes for our surface. I think that's it. We mostly have selected most of the parts, so let's isolate. Now we have these points, and we need to add into the existing ground definitions from the drawing objects from blocks. It's blocks because if we select any element, you will see that this object is a block reference, and now we can say like so it has 8004 form. Now the surface is created. You can see from export levels it comes off the dot within a square, so we have the surface. Now if we go to the object viewer, so a lot of points are not quite right, so we will need to edit our surface. So what we can do is select our surface, select surface style, summary display, including the points. The points comes too big, I would say. So we can do is edit surface style, points, point units, 1 meter maybe. Yeah, that's fine. And now if I press shift and my middle mouse button, I will do in 3D. So I will go into the 3D and now start edit surface, delete point, I don't need points, delete this point, actually, yeah, select surface, edit surface, delete a point basically. Why it's not selecting the point? Okay, so this is a block reference, this is not the surface point. So 3D surface, edit surface. Okay. Well, this is just a surface, so I can say like select similar, or it has selected some of the top points as well. A bit tricky here. Okay. If I don't want that point, I do have a select my surface, surface properties, surface type. So the points I'm not showing. Select myself. I think I have to go one by one. Delete a point. Or I will select a point. Go to the 2D view. And then from here I will have to delete my surface point. This way we'll have to do. Right. This is not right. Slow process. What if I just delete the lines? Because we just need the surface for the little bit of portion. This will be, it's just, okay, we can do one more thing. Yeah, I got an idea. So I will just delete my surface. Yeah, I will just delete it. And I will just delete all of these points that are on this one. And now go on the top view. And now we can just create a new surface and then the existing surface. Existing. And now we can just use, we can foresee in the 3D view any points that's on the ground. No points, that's fine. Now we can just create our surface. So select similar, this time I'm not going for these ones. So I think mostly are selected that we need for just a basic surface. Select surface, select surface. More than enough, I think. So we will just isolate and we will have these ones into the break line. No, not the break line, sorry. The objects, blocks, spot levels, as well. Select all of these. Then I will just unisolate. Now I would say, yeah. Yeah, now we have the surface ready. We will just delete these long lines that we don't need. Surface, delete lines. Cool, now we have our surface properly. No, it's not. Why it's not working? Well, we are at what we need was the surface basically. Some of these points, but not very much worried about those points, as it was existing. So we just need further drainage. So what I will do is, I think I will just create a data shortcut, maybe a good idea. So we will just save it. Existing surface. So what we will do is create a new drawing. I will select my copy, clipboard paste to the original coordinates. I will have my surface. Nice and cozy. So this is the top view. We don't need this one. And then save it in this one. Yes. Now we have our surface ready. Now we can create our drawing that we will be working on. So I think this is where we can work, or we can just keep it separate for the surface. Maybe we'll need it in info drainage as well. So I will create this new drawing, and this will be my copy. And then surfaces I don't want to display. No display. And we will have our proposed that we have ready to work with, and we will use it. I would say like external reference would be fine. You can create it as a external reference. So we will work on this one, and this one can go as external reference. And what we do is we will just close this one, save and close, and this is just save and close, and we can external reference. Let's take this up. So we can do is suppose layout. Now that we already have this one on the coordinates, we don't want to specify on the screen. We don't want to specify on the screen. Insertion point is just this one, but click OK. You can just ignore, and it's now loaded into our external reference. So I think these are from the core. I think these are from the architects, but this one is already loaded, so I'm good. But what layer is it on? We will create a new layer. So this is goes on to the 0. We will create a new layer. And we can name it as Xref post. Maybe gray. Change our Xref to gray. So now we have our Xref. We have our surface in the background. If we would like to see the surface, that's nice. Now we can work on this one. So we just don't need at the moment. We can save. So now we can do this one, and now this is how we can do the Xref, and then you can see how we can do the coordinate system properly. If we turn on our geolocation, then we will be able to see our site. This is now ready for the second stage where we will start our drainage design, and it has already the pond here, so and also we have to do the, so we have done the creating a surface, we have done this one, we have created the Xref, we have checked the coordinates, we have created a project file with surface, and in the next video I will say like I will be doing we can do the pre-development calculations, then we will run the maybe stage, we will do the storage estimate, and we will look for the FEH data download, that we obviously need from for the pre-development calculations, and we will set up the info drainage file, info drainage file. Yeah. So we will do all of these things in the next video. Then after that, we will go towards um, stormwater sewer network and the pond design. So I hope guys you enjoyed this video. I know it was longer than I expected, but if you guys have any questions, you can ask me in the comments. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.